iGuitar class. This is for the module 12, the picking song. So that means the song that we are picking on the guitar, and you pick the strings instead of, we had the other song that we did this week that were the chords. Okay, so the chord song and the picking song. So this is the picking song for today. And let's take a look at the assignment itself. So here's the web page that has the song and so it has the music and the practice tracks linked into it, the backing track, all your instructions on how to turn in this assignment. Let's go ahead and get into how you actually play this song. So let's take a look here. Very first bit of this is 2 measures of rest. Okay, that means 2 measures of rest. So you start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then you begin on your first note. Okay, which is an open D string. Up here we see the treble clef notes, and down here this is the tablature for the notes. So we start out on the D string, where it's on the 0 tab, and then the D string is on the 2nd tab and D string 3rd tab. Okay, and then we have D string 2nd tab again, and then this one is up on the B string 1st tab. Okay, and that's our high C. And then, sorry, B string, not D string, B string 1st tab, and then B string open. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what that looks like on the guitar itself. So I have, beginning here, open D string. This is my 3rd string down from the top. That's the one that I'm going to be plucking. So I go, and I need to make sure that my fingers are all lined up. So this is going to be first position for the guitar. Your thumb is behind this this tab right here. That leaves your index finger ready to press any of these strings here on the 1st tab. Your middle finger is going to be pressing any of these strings on the 2nd tab. Ring finger is going to be pressing any of these tabs on the 3rd fret. And then the 4th fret will be taken care of by the pinky if there is any 4th fret notes. Okay, so we start with the D string, plucking it. And then that next one is the D string with the 2nd tab, then D string 3rd tab. Okay, and then we go back to the D string 2nd tab, and then B string 1st tab. Okay, so let's put all of that first 2 measures together. Okay, that was actually the first 3 measures that I ended up doing there. Now let's take a look at the bottom line here. We have same notes as before for that first measure. D open string, D 2nd fret, D 3rd fret. Then we have E, which is D 2nd fret. Okay, and then this is where it changes on this next note. That one is our middle C, so that one is the A string 3rd fret. A string, 3rd fret, we want to play it with the ring finger. And then open D string again to get back to our D. Okay, so this is the bottom line all together. 3, 4. Okay, now I want to make sure that I'm playing this absolutely in time and correctly. So I'm going to go with a practice track. Now that I've figured out where all my notes are, I'm going to go ahead and do it on a practice track. So I open up my practice track. Remember, I have 2 measures before I come in on the practice tracks. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. D, E, F, E, B, C, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, ready, and go. D, E, F, E, C, D. Off, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that. Okay, so that's all I do on for practicing at the slower speed. I'm ready to, because I've already practiced this, I'm ready to move on to 70 beats per minute. This one is a little bit faster. I'm going to press play, get back to my music. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, and go. 2, 3, 4, off. 2, 3, go. D, E, F, E, middle C, D, 2, 3, 4, off. 2, 3, 4. And obviously I messed up on that middle C. I ended up playing the low E string. Still working on my own personal picking. But I'm going to go ahead and go on and show you what you would do next. If you do that mistake, don't do what I am doing now. Go back and fix it. Okay, I'm just showing you what to do with the entire process right now. I'm worried about teaching you guys about the process, not necessarily me getting all the right notes. As long as you recognize that I have the wrong note there. That's what's important right now. Okay, so we have 80 beats per minute right here. Practice track. Gonna press play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now once I have this ready at that speed with the practice track helps me out by hearing the guitar part, and I know that I should be matching up with that guitar part. If I'm not, then I'm doing something wrong. Then I go over here to the backing track. And the backing track is just going to be the accompaniment. It's not going to be any guitar sound. Once I can play it with this, then I'm ready to record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, ready, and go. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. D, E, F, E, C, D. Off. 2, ready, stop. Okay. I know I messed up right there at the beginning. If you mess up once again, you don't do what I'm about to do, and I'm about to just go on because I need to go ahead and get this video out to you guys. So, go ahead, and once you have it ready there, you go over to your BandLab assignment, and you open it up, you click, there's going to be an option for teacher assignment right there. You press teacher assignment, you go ahead and press entire song, you press record. It's going to give you 4 beats before the beginning, then it's going to have your 2 measures of rest. So it's 1, 2, oh, and I totally messed up on this track. All right, so I just saw an error that I had made. I didn't make sure that it was 80 beats per minute on your recording. Some of you, if you have already started, you may have issues with it being too fast with the metronome. Just stay with the backing track and you're fine, and don't have the metronome, and you'll be fine with that. If you really want to, you can go ahead and restart the entire assignment if you opened it up before I got this correction in. So, we have 80 beats per minute. It's going to give us 4 beats, and then we will have our 2 measures of rest, and then we begin the song. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Got to make sure I stop the recording. And now I have the entire song recorded. I play it back for myself, double check that it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. All right, and that sounds great to me. So now I make sure I save it. Then I go over to Google Classroom and I press submit on my assignment. And then I am good. Okay. Remember, everyone, be better than you were yesterday.